The Minnesota Vikings are coming off a 13-4 year in the NFC North and then lost to the Giants in the wild card round. Unfortunate loss for the Vikings, but they're kind of a fluke of a 13-4 team, and I can say that because I am a Minnesota Viking fan. This is the Minnesota Vikings rebuild here on Madden 23, reflecting the 2024 season now with the rookies on the team in the offseason over. We got Jordan Addison, obviously, you can see here at receiver. So with the Vikings, we're in an NFC North that is a very wide open division now, especially with Aaron Rodgers getting traded over to the New York Jets. The Lions seem to be probably the favorite right now. I'm still not going to throw the Vikings out the window as a team that could win the North just because I expect them to be better than the Bears. I personally expect them probably to have a better record than the Packers just because we don't know what we're going to get from Jordan Love. I do think the Lions, like I said, are the favorite right now, but I think the Vikings could be right there with the Lions potentially win the NFC North again. As a Minnesota Viking fan, I think I was overall relatively okay with how they handled the offseason. Obviously, another year of not finding the heir apparent to Kirk Cousins. They drafted Jaron Hall out of BYU in the 5th round, but we'll see if he ever, can develop to maybe be that guy. It would take a miracle probably for that to happen. But I was very excited about the Jordan Addison pick. I thought at the time I was for me personally, I wanted either Jordan Addison, Deontay Banks, or Joey Porter Jr., and they took Jordan Addison, who was my second favorite receiver in the class behind Jackson Smith and Jigba. So I'm very happy the Vikings got him. The roster I downloaded, he had normal development, but I just gave him star because, this is a rebuild that we're hoping to use the rookies. So Jordan Addison gets star development here. Question marks regarding the team, though, in general. On offense, Dalvin Cook, it seems like the Vikings are not set on bringing him back. I mean, he's not a free agent, but they're looking to either move him. He might end up being a cap casualty. We'll see what happens with Dalvin Cook. I believe in this. I'm probably going to end up moving him maybe midway through the year or after this first year. We'll see, because at the moment he's still on the team, so I'm going to treat him like he's still on the team right now. But this could go up and he could get moved. So who knows with him, or he could get cut. Obviously, we've already talked about Kirk Cousins. I think the Vikings with Kirk Cousins kind of have a ceiling on what they can do. I think the team has to be so great around him for Kirk Cousins to have a chance to win a Super Bowl. But I think Kirk's a solid quarterback. I just think he probably is a guy that's going to cap out at like the divisional or the conference championship. Maybe I don't know if he'll ever get to the Super Bowl here in Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, obviously best wide receiver in the league. I will not argue that. Offensive line, I think overall it's pretty solid. I like Darisaw as a young guy. Hopefully he can continue to stay healthy. I like Brian O'Neill a lot as a run blocker. He's a good right tackle. Bradbury is serviceable at center. Ezra Cleveland, kind of we'll see. They're kind of more developmental on the inside, but that's okay. KJ Osborne was probably going to step into the second receiver role since Thielen obviously got cut and then he signed with Carolina. So he's going to move back to WR3 since Jordan Addison will step in, hopefully take that second wide receiver role here in Minnesota. Heading over to obviously I didn't mention TJ Hawkinson, who I really like a lot. When they traded a second round pick for him, I was really excited. I like TJ Hawkinson as a tight end, good vertical threat. Defensively, they still have Zadarius Smith in real life, although he did request out. The roster I downloaded does not have him here, so we're just going to act like Zadarius Smith is not here. So the front seven, the front three really need help. They signed Dean Lowry, obviously, for some more depth there. Harrison Phillips is solid. Drafted Roy out of LSU. Jones, yeah, we need help on the front three for sure. Linebacker-wise, signed Marcus Davenport. Still have Danielle Hunter, so you got Marcus Davenport and Danielle Hunter coming off the edge. I like that tandem still. We'll see if Danielle Hunter, how long he'll be here in real life and in this rebuild. Middle linebackers need help. Drafted Asamoah last year out of Oklahoma. Jordan Hicks got signed to a 2-year deal last year, so Hicks is going to be our middle linebacker one for at least for this first season. Moving on to the secondary, I thought this was the biggest need for Minnesota in the draft. Obviously, I ended up taking Addison. Like I said, I would have been cool with Deontay Banks or Joey Porter Jr. at that spot, but signed Byron Murphy, who I like a lot. He'll probably be, honestly, Byron Murphy might be the best corner talent Minnesota's had in a while. Maybe Xavier Rhodes in 2017. Probably Xavier Rhodes in 2017. He was really good, but Byron Murphy's talent-wise is probably the best I've had in the past few seasons. Andrew Booth, hoping he can take a step up this year. Signed Jawan Williams. I think it's Jawan Williams from the Patriots. I knew I had that right. And then we're hoping Evans can take a step up here in year 2 out of Missouri. And then they drafted Ward also out of LSU, who I think he's more of a safety kind of nickel guy, but I guess he's at corner here, which is fine. We'll see where that is. I don't see Mekhi Blackman on here, so I guess maybe whoever the roster down that doesn't have Mekhi Blackman, or maybe he's an overall under, but it is what it is. We'll live with it. Lewis Cine basically didn't even have a rookie season after playing one game. He was out the rest of the year with injury, so hopefully Lewis Cine can develop in real life, and in this he'll have star dev, so he should be solid. Harrison Smith is back again, the veteran here in Minnesota. So that's kind of looking at the team where we're at. I think we'll be probably pretty competitive this year in the NFC North. We'll see, though. We'll go ahead and we'll advance this midway through and see what we're going to do. But first and foremost, I am going to say we are going to do the generated rookies since we're so far out from 2024. Obviously, maybe when we get closer, we'll see like a draft class with Caleb Williams and Drake May and whatnot. But we're so far out, I'm not even going to worry about downloading the draft class. All right, here at the midseason point, we are 2-4, so it's not going great. Let me set my National Scout focus real quick. I think I have it set on, yeah, we'll just leave it on quarterback. That's fine. 2-4, like I said, so not too great. Offense, we're passing on the bottom end. We're basically dead last in rushing. We're not doing well defensively either. So Dalvin Cook is definitely going to get traded here. Let's look at our players ready to negotiate here. Before we get into that, though, Davenport, Jonathan Bullard. Yeah, there's no one. I mean, yeah, there's no one here I really need to bring back right now. 57 mil in cap room. Let's go ahead, upgrade our players quick, and then we will look at trading Jalen Reagor upgrade. Cool. And we'll go ahead. We'll look at trading Dalvin Cook here right now. I'm not going to finesse it because he does have Superstar X Factor, so I'm probably just going to try to get like a mid-round pick. I feel like that'd be fine value for him. So Dalvin Cook, he's making no money because his contract's weird in here. Let's see where he goes. Probably send him to the AFC. Sending Dalvin Cook to New England for a 4th-round pick in this year's draft. I know I could have got more, but I think that's fine for now. Just a 4th-round pick for Dalvin Cook. I feel like that's okay value for us, and obviously good value for them. You know, he might not even get traded in real life because they can't find a suitor. But take a look at mock draft 2 while we're here at the midseason point. I'm not going to make any other changes at the moment. I don't think I'll have to look at everything again. But mock draft 2, we should have our 1st-round pick. Yeah, we're projected 8 right now, having us taking Casey Hatchett out of Florida State. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm thinking. It could be quarterback. Probably won't be quarterback. At least maybe not right now. Doesn't look like there's that top guy might be all right, but we'll see. We'll see what happens at the end of the year. We're 2-4 right now. I don't expect us to make the playoffs here in year 1, unfortunately. Yeah, you know what? While we're here, we're going to send Marcus Davenport away too. Just because he doesn't have interest, we can bring him back in free agency, if we really want to bring him back. Marcus Davenport over to the Jets for a 3rd-round pick in this year's draft. So we trade Dalvin Cook for a 4th to the Patriots and Marcus Davenport over to the Jets for a 3rd. So we'll advance in the year. Like I said, don't expect to make the playoffs now, especially after moving those 2 guys. So we'll see where we end up. Gonna have to, rebuild this team here in the offseason. 6-11, so yeah, absolutely missed the playoffs. Yeah, while we're here, we'll take a look at the stats. I'm assuming it weren't great. Yeah, Kirk Cousins, he was actually pretty solid. It's probably just the playbook we're in, honestly. 4,300 yards, 30 touchdowns, 14 picks. Not horrendous. Madison obviously wasn't the starter all year, but 3.5 per carry definitely could be better. Receiving-wise, Justin Jefferson didn't have the touchdown numbers, but he had a lot of catches and a lot of yards. He was good. KJ Osborne was really good as well. Jordan Addison was solid for a rookie. Not too bad. TJ Hawkinson, and not too bad as well, but like I said, who knows about our playbook situation? We'll have to get better before we know if our playbook's any good or not. Jordan Hicks, 119 tackles. He led us not even close. Andrew Booth was 2nd. That's not good. Look at our sack numbers and tackles for loss. Patrick Jones is 2nd at 11 tackles for loss. Okay. 9 for Danielle Hunter, 7 for Dean Lowry, 6 for Harrison Phillips. Sack numbers, they're low. Danielle Hunter, 8.5. Harrison Phillips, 3.5. Dean Lowry, 2. Jordan Hicks, 2. Handful of guys with not that very many, but that's okay. Jordan Hicks had 7 interceptions. Am I seeing that right? Oh, my Lord. Jordan Hicks, where's his star development? He just had an insane season, a couple picks for some DBs and everything. Kicking Greg Joseph, 17 for 20. So, yeah, all in all, we were just not good. 6-11. You know what? I can see the Vikings doing that in real life. Hopefully not. I hope they're going to make the playoffs. But, look at the NFC North. This is kind of like exactly how I expect it to go. Maybe flip the Bears and Packers, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Lions make it at 9-8. Bears 7-10. Vikings 6-11. Packers 5-12. Just perfect of how the NFC North. What a horrendous division right now. But, yep, we'll go ahead and we'll advance this to Super Bowl week. See if we had any development tree upgrades. Cowboys Bills here at the Super Bowl. Okay, Cowboys, they made it. Good for the Cowboys. Probably not in my lifetime, right? Development trade upgrades. Nothing on offense. And defensively, nothing as well. Doesn't surprise me. We probably don't deserve any development trade upgrades based on our season. So we'll go ahead and we'll get this right into the offseason. 22 season recap. Bills defeat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl 38-27 with Josh Allen winning your Super Bowl MVP. Jalen Hurts wins MVP for the Eagles. Arthur Smith, Coach of the Year for the Falcons. Corey Davis won Offensive Player of the Year for the Jets. Jeez, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers must have found his target he likes. Brian Burns won defensive. Corey Davis is like they basically said that they're not going to cut him or get rid of him, but he ain't even going to play this year for the Jets, more than likely, or very much. We'll see, though. Brian Burns, defensive player for the Panthers. Offensive rookie of the year goes to George Pickens, and Aiden Hutchinson, defensive rookie of the year, obviously. Both the rookies are mixed up. Sorry, I'll move my screen. See Aiden Hutchinson, Pickens right there. Yep. But, yeah, obviously both the rookies and everything are kind of jumbled together right now because we're in the weird time of Madden where we need to get to next year before we have everything official. All right, we have 10 guys here to negotiate, and I'm literally not about to bring any of these guys back. Yeah, I don't see any reason for it, unfortunately. So none of those guys are coming back at the moment. We'll take a look at mock draft 3 though while we're here. Exactly where we are picking. We should be in the top 10. Yeah, we're picking at 8. They have us taking a right end, Carson Buchanan. Okay, out of USF. Interesting. All right, yeah, we'll figure out what we want to do here. If we're going to move up, move down, we'll figure it out. But I'll take a look at more in the prospects here in a second after we get through free agency and whatnot. All right, coming off a 6-11 season, there's probably a lot of stuff we need to do. So Kirk Cousins is probably good enough to give us maybe one more year. We're going to have to find his apparent, though. We're going to need to find somebody. Receiver, I think we're okay for now. It's not like a pressing need. Maybe if someone's there. I wish Addison would have obviously got better, but we were bad this year. Madison is serviceable, I think. I think offensively, maybe a guard. I mean, there's nothing that we absolutely need to go throw a ton of money at. This is where I think a lot of our problem stems from. Oh, there's Mekhi Blackman. He popped up now. Okay, cool. So we definitely need a corner. No doubt in my mind. We definitely need at least a corner. Cam Bynum's got star. Good for him. Outside linebacker, maybe a middle linebacker. Jordan Hicks got a star. I guess I maybe didn't notice that, but that was deserved based on the season he had in Sim. I mean, there's definitely things we need. We'll just we'll go ahead and we'll figure it out here in free agency, see who's available. I know since this is like the mix-in year with guys that kind of got extended this past year, there's probably not going to be a ton here. Byron Jones is here. That'd be interesting. But, yeah, this might be a year where we just kind of just move on because I don't know. Like I said, a lot of these guys are some of these guys might be. If anyone's like here's extended, the guy changes chosen. I love it. That's hilarious. But, yeah, if anyone here is like long-term extended, I won't even sign them. So, probably just going to honestly keep my money this year and kind of just move it on to next year. Like Jalen Carter, unfortunately, some of these rookies are on one-year deals since it's not perfect. So Jalen Carter should not be a free agent. Obviously, we know that. But at least, he only has normal development. So whatever. I'm obviously not going to sign him. But that's just unfortunately the time we're in right now in Madden where the rosters aren't going to be perfect. But, it's okay. This is more about featuring the rookies on our team. So the only offer I'm going to make is I'm going to bring Greg Joseph back on a one-year deal just to kind of keep the same guy for next year. So Greg Joseph is back all the way. We're just going to go ahead and we'll get this right into basically the NFL draft season because I'm not going to worry about the free agencies right now. All right, 5th-year option, Justin Jefferson. We need a long-term extend him. Should I just decline it? What would the Vikings pick? No, I'm going to accept it because the Vikings did pick it up in real life. Either way, we're going to extend Justin Jefferson, obviously. A final mock draft 5 here. We should get an idea exactly of who we are supposed to get. They have us taking defensive tackle Thaddeus Ramsey. We'll look into everybody here. I don't think I'm going to move up Brock Schneider. Like, we'd have to move up for, in the Packers spot, and I don't think I'm going to do it for the quarterback. It's not like it's an absolute. I mean, we need to find the heir apparent, but maybe not right now. We'll see what we can do here. We'll look at a couple of these prospects here. We'll get an idea of who we want to take. All right, so looking at this mock draft 5 before I pick our scouting, there's like 4 guys. I think Thaddeus Ramsey's a good pick here at 8. I think he's going to be a good player. I'm not going to focus scouting on him, though, because I kind of know what kind of guy he is. I think he's a good player. The guys I'm interested in, though, is Kevin Hall here. Pressure go at 15. Only D block shed, B finesse moves, D power moves. But he's got elite acceleration, elite change direction, elite jumping. He's a really good athlete, and I think that's intriguing if we did move down the board at 15. A couple other guys that I'm thinking about would be Casey Williams, a DB out of Notre Dame, projected to go at 19. B-man, B catching, D-zone, C press. But great acceleration, great strength, great agility. Looks like a good corner. He maybe teeters more likely on having normal development, but I think he's a good player. He's 6'3", 185. He has the size for ideal corner. Obviously, this is Sim, so it doesn't matter as much. And the other guy would be another DB. It's going to be Marcus Landry. I think this is the guy, if I was going to end up moving back for corner, it would be him. B-man, C-press, C-zone, B catching. Little undersized, not undersized. He's 5'10", so not as great, but elite jumping, good speed, good strength, good acceleration. I think if I was going to move back for corner, it would be him. We're going to see. I'm going to see what kind of offers I get at 8. And if I like what I see, I might move back a little bit. But if not, we'll probably end up just taking Thaddeus Ramsey. But I'm going to put my scouting focus on both those corners and that edge. All right, NFL draft time. I'm going to go ahead and just advance to my pick since I will not be moving up. We get back-to-back offensive tackles, and then an edge, and Braxton Richards. This should be the quarterback, Brock Schneider. So Packers were not happy with Jordan Love this year, going 5-12. They already found a new quarterback. Houston Texans here at 5. Bobby Bartlett out of Texas, another offensive tackle. Titans at 6, another offensive tackle class. This would have been, if we would need offensive tackle bad, this would have been the year to need one. Okay, so we are here at 8. I am going to look at moving the pick. If not, we're going to probably end up with that defensive tackle. So we can move back with Chicago 2 spots, pick up a 3rd and a 6th. That doesn't seem too bad. Ooh, move back to 14. Okay. I'm seeing move back to 14 as an intro. Okay. That Raider one, move back to 14. That would put us in spot to take that other edge. So let's take a look at what he's looking like. Kevin Hall, this is the guy. Out of Toledo, 6'4". He's a speed rusher. Skills, though, that's the key. D, power move, C, play rec. He's just more of an athlete than anything right now. He's probably not worth the move back. If I'm going to move back, it's going to probably have to be for a corner more than likely, right? Round 1 to 2 projection for Casey Williams. And we know round 1 talent for Marcus Landry. Okay. So I either move back for Marcus Landry or I select defensive tackle right now. I think the corner is the bigger need. I know we don't draft for need, but with Harrison Phillips under contract, do I really need to take on a defensive tackle? I think I end up moving back. I think I'm going to move back. I think 20 is going to be this. I know he's probably going to go in like 23 it was supposed to be, but I think 20 is like the sweet spot for it where I'd feel comfortable just moving back to. So I am going to go ahead and move back here. We needed 2023 first. So we'll move back with the Raiders, move back to 14. We get a 2nd as well. So we'll go ahead and take that deal from Las Vegas. So Raiders just in typical Minnesota fashion, moving back in the NFL draft. So Raiders move up to 8. They go ahead and take wide receiver Eli Horn. They want a receiver. Bucks go another back-to-back receivers. Bears here at 10. Get Carson Buchanan. Ooh, Kevin Hall ended up going 12. That was the guy I was thinking about. He was supposed to go at 15, I think. Interesting little ripple in the draft here. So there goes the tight end. That's the top tight end on the board, Bordelon. So we need to look at potentially moving back here again. We can move back to 17, pick up a 3rd and a 4th. I mean, that's going to be the move, right? I don't need... If I could... Can I move back and pick up more, like, next year picks? I don't need more this year, I don't feel like. 19, pick up a future 3rd and a 5th in this year. I say that, but the Patriots is the best one. I get 2... I have to do the Patriots pick. I have to do the Patriots. It's just too much. You get a 3rd and a 4th. The other one's already offering that. So we move back again with New England. They go right tackle, Teddy Mullen. Andrew Hunter, quarterback, goes here. Okay, interesting. Thaddeus Ramsey, that was the guy they wanted me to take at 8. He goes at 16. Ooh, okay. Maybe I end up just taking that corner here right now. These trade offers are crazy. I'm literally about to move back again. I'm moving back 1 spot and picking up a 3rd. Like, what is happening right now? So we're moving back 1 spot here with Jacksonville. I don't think they're going to take the corner. They shouldn't. They take a guard. See, we just moved back 1 spot and picked up a 3rd. Like, this is crazy. We're just getting so many picks. I have to keep looking. I mean, I can't not look again, right? All right, and this is where our move down ends. We are going to take Marcus Landry here at 18. He is going to be selection. He's a round 1 talent. I don't know if he's going to have hidden dev or not. He probably won't. No one might look. He'll probably have normal development, but Marcus Landry at Washington State is going to be the pick here. 5'10", 188, 21 years old. Looks like a pretty good athlete. Looks pretty solid. We're going to go ahead and select Marcus Landry. Hidden development. Thank gosh. 92 speed, 91 excel, 89 change direction. He looks like a beast. I love that pick. We got so much capital, too, moving down. All right, and we are on the board here now in the 2nd round. This is where we have to do a little more deep diving because I haven't taken a look at everybody here. Hold on. This man-to-man corner has A press, B man, C zone. Are we going back-to-back corners here? We are. I have to. This guy's so good. Floyd Brown, he looks like a dog. We're taking Floyd Brown. He's got normal development, 91 speed, 95 excel, back-to-back corners, which is fine. We need cornerback help, so get some more depth at corner there. Floyd Brown, he looks too good to pass up on. I can't believe he doesn't have hidden dev, but it is what it is. We're about to pick here again. I can see her on the screen. Yeah, we're picking here at 14, so even that wasn't a great pick, we're on the clock here again. All right, I think I'm going to go with this end here. Speed rusher, Ben Ruggs. We can move back to outside linebacker. 6'5", 251. B finesse moves, C power moves. Great acceleration, great speed, great jumping. Looks like a good athlete here at 14. We're going to go and select him. He does have normal dev. Is what it is. Probably going to move him back to outside linebacker. All right, I'm going to take the center Tyson McDonald here in the third round. Could move him over to guard if we need to. Great acceleration, great agility, pretty good athlete. Looks like he could be solid. Just going to depth rotational piece potentially. 85 strength, we'll take that. Probably will end up moving over to guard for us if we need to. All right, I'm going to take a middle linebacker here out of OU, just like Bryson Asamoah. Chance Ford, elite agility, good acceleration, good strength, solid speed. Maybe be our third middle linebacker, potentially second, depending on overall normal dev. 89 excel, though, it's really good. 86 agility. Probably rotate in for us. All right, we're going to try our luck here at running back. I'm going to go Barry Mims, elusive back out of Ohio, mainly because he runs 4.3 and he's got great jumping, solid acceleration. He looks like he could be okay. We need a halfback, potentially rotational. Barry Mims, normal dev, 93 speed, 90 excel, though. At least he can fly. All right, I'm going to take this tight end, Tyrell Morgan out of South Carolina. Elite strength, good speed, good acceleration. He's got elite strength and he's in a vertical threat. That's intriguing. Yeah, hidden development, 82 speed, 87 acceleration. Gives us a backup tight end behind TJ Hawk. All right, I'm going to take this receiver here, Alex Dorsett, strictly because he doesn't have decent anywhere on his ratings to the left, and we're in the fourth round. That's why we do it, baby. Hidden development, 89 speed, 92 acceleration. Let's go. At an A-State, 6 foot, 208. What a pick. All right, I'm in the fourth round. I'm going to see. Oh, I can trade for a future third? Hell yeah. I'm just going to try to move some of these picks. Now, we got a ton, and I want to get some more now next year's because we've already kind of made our selections. So let's see if I can trade away any more of these picks. 2024, yeah, I'm definitely taking a 2024 fourth round pick for my 2023 fifth for sure. Why not? We've already drafted a ton of players. I might take like I said, I might take maybe one more guy or two. We'll see. All right, fifth round. I'm taking a kicker because he has a great kick power, 95 kick power, 77 acceleration. Not too shabby. Be able to. Oh, looks like a troll. Kevin Cousins, Kirk's brother. All right, I'm going to take this strong safety, Tony Curry. Great strength, 6th round. Why not? 85 speed in XL, 87 change of direction. Not terrible on paper. And yeah, that ended up being our last pick of the draft. We didn't have a 7th round pick. So we'll go ahead, check out the draft recap, and see how we did. Marcus Landry, 74 overall. Hidden dev, yes. Floyd Brown, 75. Not hidden dev, though. Ben Ruggs, 70. McDonald's 64 might have been a reach. Chance Ford 66. Barry Mims 69 overall. Tyrell Morgan's a 66. Has hidden dev, I think, if I remember correctly. Dorsett at hidden development, I remember that. And then Kevin Cousins kicker and Tony Curry. So yeah, Kevin Cousins probably getting cut, but might as well take a flyer on it, right? We'll adjust the roster real quick, make sure everyone's playing the right positions, and then we will get into next season. So overall, definitely got worse this year. We'll take a look at the team here going into the season. Yeah, I expect to be probably worse this year. We need to find our quarterback. That's kind of the plan of the season. I was hoping Kirk Cousins would be solid for us last year, but he really, unfortunately, wasn't. Justin Jefferson's got an upgrade. Cool. Okay, so Dorsett. I'm probably going to trade or cut Jalen Reagor real quick because I want Dorsett to play over him. So probably going to get rid of Reagor here before the season starts. Offensive line remains the same. Basically, everything on the offense remains the same. Defensively, though, it's going to be a little bit different. DJ Wanham's coming off the edge, obviously, since we traded Marcus Davenport. DBs is where it's the big change because Booth, Floyd Brown, is it Floyd Brown? I think it was Floyd, right? Floyd Brown, yep, out of Washington State. Normal development, but he looks really good. And then we have, obviously, our first-round pick, Marcus Landry, who is playing behind him, which is kind of funny. But it is what it is overall-wise. Everything else remains the same. We will go ahead. I'm going to probably get rid of Reagor. Ooh, I got Landry playing in the slot, though, which I think I do like that, though, for sure. So, like I said, we'll go ahead. We'll get rid of Reagor, and then we'll see how we're looking. Sent Reagor to Carolina for a 7th-round pick. All right, midseason point, and just like last year, we are 2-4. 7 players are going to negotiate. This is actually where it gets, like, actual free agency. So, TJ Hawkinson has to come back. I'm giving him a player-friendly 5-year deal. I am absolutely cool with that. Hawk is back on 5. Dino Hunter has no interest right now. I really want to bring him back, but I know I think I have to bring. You know what? This isn't real life. I don't think he's coming back in real life. I'm gonna pay him. I'm giving him money. I want to overcome. I need a bigger offer. Okay, well, we'll try to bring him back. Byron Murphy Jr. I think I want to bring him back as well. I'll give him he doesn't want to come back either, does he? Well, player friendly for 5. No, whatever. So yeah, the only person we brought back there was Hawkinson. Everyone else doesn't have any interest in us right now. So we'll have to worry about that in the offseason. But right now we're 2-4. Like I said, we're not really good this year, so I don't really expect us to be competing. We're kind of just like trying to build for the future at this point, develop the young guys. So not gonna make any moves. Just gonna go ahead and let this rest of this year play out. All right, and we finished 3-14. So can we please have the first overall pick in the draft? So I hopefully can take a stud quarterback. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, but that sucks. Yeah, we're bad. Take a look at the stats. Kirk Cousins is still solid. It's just not gonna happen. Unfortunately, he's getting worse. Madison, we need to improve on running back too. We have no rushing attack at all. Receive KJ Osborne just absolutely ate this year. Can he have star development? That'd be cool. Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, both underwhelming. But that's because KJ Osborne decided to be the greatest player of all time. Hawkinson was whatever. Defensively, Jordan Hicks continues to rack up tackles. Crazy. Tackles for loss numbers. We have 15 for Harrison Phillips, who's really good. Deal Hunter at 12. No sacks. Jeez, our sack numbers suck. Why is Patrick Jones the second leading us in sacks? It's nuts. Deal Hunter. Man, I want to pay him, but I don't know. It's got to be playbooks. We might have to flip around our playbooks next year. I think that's going to have to be the move. So we'll probably move around our playbooks and bring back who we want to bring back and then kind of reevaluate everything. We'll send this to the Super Bowl. See if we got any other development trade upgrades. All right, and the Cardinals at 8-9 made the playoffs against the 14-3 Bengals. If that doesn't tell you the NFC is bad, then I don't know what does. Checking to see if we did any development trade upgrades. KJ Osborne did get up to start. Everything else looks about the same. Yep, everything else is the same defensively. Byron Murphy got up to superstar, which is dope because I think we're going to try to extend him if we can. Jordan Hicks up to superstar, which is crazy. Interesting. Everything else remains the same. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll get into this offseason where now we are approaching it as we need to build from ground zero because it really can't get much worse. Discuss your struggling QB with the front office. We struggled to find success this season. Making a change? Yeah, let's bring on Jaren Hall. We're done. Sounds good. Do I view Jaren Hall as a long-term starter? I'm gonna say yeah, just so he can feel good about himself. Get a permanent rating boost. The season's over. What is going on? Bengals won the Super Bowl 35-28. We'll check out the season recap. That's just funny. That is goofy. Joe Burrow won MVP and Super Bowl MVP, which obviously makes sense. Zach Taylor won Coach of the Year. Lamar Jackson, Offensive Player of the Year for the Ravens. Lucas Van Ness won Defense Player of the Year for the Packers. Okay. And then Offensive Rookie of the Year was quarterback for the Rams, Cole Williams, and Defensive Rookie of the Year was defensive tackle John Morrison. Just moving my face cam over so y'all can see that. As we'll go ahead and get into this offseason where Kirk Cousins is officially no longer the starter. It's Jaren Hall. Jaren Hall, congratulations on being the starter here for probably about a couple weeks until this NFL draft because you're probably getting replaced. That's so funny. I've never seen that pop up. Struggling QB. Never had it. Makes sense it would come with Kirk Cousins and the Vikings, though, my favorite team. Even though I don't dislike Kirk Cousins much as some people. I just know we're very capped out of how far we can go with Kirk Cousins, obviously. Mock Draft 3. Is there a stud quarterback? Please. Joe Bolden, welcome to Minnesota. Probably. Hopefully, when I scout him out, he's like a top 5 talent in the class. But we're taking quarterback either way. I mean, even if they're not a top 5 talent in the class, we have to take quarterback this year. So it's going to be one of Joe Bolden or Eric Nicholson more than likely. We'll obviously scout him fully out since Nicholson we know 100% complete, but we'll take a look at Bolden and probably a couple other guys to figure out who's going to be the guy here in Minnesota the rest of the way. Even Brian Silverman maybe. But we are back on seeing if we can re-sign anybody. We have so much money, we just have to find a way if we can do it. So it starts here with Byron Murphy. I think he's the most important. We'll go ahead and we'll give him the highest offer at this point. He's got superstar development now. I'm going to give him a high contract, and he's coming back. So we overpay for Byron Murphy to bring him back, which is fine. We have the money to do so. Madison can walk. We're going to need to find a running back, too, this offseason. KJ Osborne, unfortunately, I'm not going to bring him back just because we have other guys. Hicks on a 1-year deal, if it'll let me, I'll just overpay for him for one, if he'll take that. So we'll bring Hicks back. I mean, even if he ends up being the second linebacker, that's fine. Ezra Cleveland has to come back. I will overpay for you. We can't be losing our offensive lineman. Dean Lowry can go. I think everyone else is probably gone. Yeah, everyone else is gone for now. Daniel Hunter. I'm going to try again. I'm going to try. I'm not going to give him 6 years, though. I'll give him a very player-friendly for... This is such an overspend. 5. And he doesn't want to come back. Can we tag him? And what's it? How much is it? 25 mil for the tag. We have the money to do so. We'll tag Daniel Hunter. So Daniel Hunter's back at least for another season. We have the money. 25 mil, might as well. All right, taking a look at the roster for free agency. Quarterback, going to worry about in the draft. Definitely running back's important. I think we do need to sign a running back. At least somebody, just a glue guy. For now, glue guy. A Band-Aid more so than a glue guy. I don't know why I said that. Outside linebacker is important still. Yeah, I mean, Daniel Hunter will play outside linebacker. We just need to basically fill the rest of this roster up with some players. We'll figure it out. A couple ends would be cool. A couple ends for sure. And I think we'll be okay. A couple ends, maybe a middle linebacker, running back. All right, first signing I'm going to make is I'm going to offer Kazir White a 2-year deal. He's interested in coming here. I don't think he has any offers. Should get Kazir White. That'll give us another middle linebacker. Second offer is going to be running back, and it's either going to be DeAndre Swift or Cam Akers. And I think with Cam Akers, with DeAndre Swift having more interest in the team, I'm going to go ahead and give DeAndre Swift I think I'm just going to do a neutral deal for 5. I think that'll be good. Neutral deal for 5 for DeAndre Swift. He'll be the running back the rest of this video. Then we don't have to worry about drafting one. So Swift should sign on for us. So we take him away from Philadelphia. All right, I'm going to offer Dean Lowry a contract back. It's going to be a 1-year deal just to get another guy because we need the piece. All right, and I'm going to give Jerry Tillery. We'll give him a 2-year deal. That's fine. 2-year deal for Tillery. Get another edge. Well, I guess more of like a 3-4 defensive end than an edge. And then I'm going to go ahead and give Uche let's do a 4-year deal. 4-year for 11. See if he'll come on that. That'll be all of our offers. We'll go ahead and see if we get everybody. We should get Swift. Uche, we're gonna get everybody. We should go 5 for 5. Boom. Yeah, we do. So we get DeAndre Swift, Josh Uche, Kazir White, Dean Lowry, and Jerry Tillery. So that'll definitely help out our defense plus DeAndre Swift on offense. That'll help us out. Hopefully that'll make us get more than 3 wins next year. That'd be nice. So that'll be the first round of us in free agency. We'll bench this next week. See if there's anyone else I want to pick up. All right, those are the only signings I'm going to make. 5th-year option on Christian Darrisaw. Yeah, absolutely might as well. Might as well just prolong them. I know in real life you might as well extend them earlier, but man, I'm kind of all about just like prolonging spending money for as long as we can since I'm trying to build a contender, even though we sucked this past year, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. We're about to get our future quarterback, hopefully. So we'll head to free agency recap, scout out the last couple quarterbacks, and figure out who we are going to take at number 2. All right, so before I click scout, so we're going to scout out Bolden, Silverman, and PJ Graves, but I'll have to take a look at Marcel Allen. Obviously not Robert Rowe. He's actually go first round, and he's not supposed to be picked. So yikes. So we'll have to take a look at everyone. I don't want to. Hopefully we can start with the hidden development guy because that way they kind of already have the hidden development. They don't have to take that year to get it potentially. So we'll see after we obviously see what they're looking like. We'll do kind of a little more of a deep dive of every single one of them. See which one fits us the best. As we can, we're at number 2, so we're going to be able to get our choice of who we want there. It seems like, doesn't seem like, obviously the Jags ain't taking quarterback at 1, or they shouldn't, obviously. So we'll go ahead, we'll advance this to NFL Draft Week, and we'll take a look at the quarterback options. All right, so Joe Bolden's actually around 2 to 3 talent. That doesn't mean he doesn't have hidden development, but good throw power, great strength, solid speed, poor acceleration. I mean, he's a solid player. Good throw power is kind of worrisome. I kind of want the bigger arm. We'll take a look at Eric Nicholson here. 6'6", 232. He's probably got the better arm. Yeah, elite throw power, elite strength. He's probably the pick more so. Even though he's around 1 to 2 talent, elite throw power, I mean, it just can't be beat. Silverman's a day 3 talent. Okay, the only other guy I'm considering now is Marcel Allen, or else I'm going to take Silverman at 4. I'll move back maybe for him. Oh my God, never mind. Nope, we're taking Marcel Allen. Elite speed, elite jumping, elite change of direction, elite acceleration, great throw power, great strength. Yeah, he looks insane. So, I don't know where Marcel Allen is supposed to go. We'll take a look. If he's even supposed to be a first round pick, he should be based on what I just saw right there. Is he not projected to go in the first round? This game, dude. This game. So can I get away then with? If he's not supposed to go first round. Could I get away with taking somebody else and trading up for him? I think I can. Hold on. How's Josh? I'm literally about to take Josh Rainey and trade back up. Like, that's about to happen. Elite. Yeah, I'm taking Josh Rainey. Speed rusher? Yeah, I'm going to take Josh Rainey at 2, and then I'm going to move back up. There's no way. There's no way. I'm going to go pick by pick, and then I'm going to move up and take him. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. We're taking that quarterback Marcel Allen, but I'm not taking him at 2. I'm taking Rainey. Skip. Okay, they take Cam Loud. Yep. Sorry, everyone's projecting Minnesota to go quarterback here. I'd be dumbfounded if they don't. But Josh Rainey from USC is going to be the selection. 91 speed, 92 acceleration, edge. Yeah, that guy's nuts. This guy's a stud. Okay, now we got to do the dance of when do I trade up? I mean, there goes Nicholson. I think I can get away with waiting a while. He's not projected to even go first round. I'm going to pick him in the... I'm really going to move it to like the last pick of the first round. Take him. Silverman goes. That's where he was projected to go. Okay. I'm really about to move up like last pick and take him. That's going to be the plan. I just pray he doesn't go. I should be moving up now just to not risk it, but I'm a daredevil. All right, I'm going to move up here. I know Carolina has Bryce Young in this, but I don't care. Robert Rowe just went. I think that's the guy who's supposed to be undrafted. I'm trading up right here at 28 to take the quarterback. Marcel Allen. I cannot believe he was not first round guy. So Panthers, I need your pick. All right, so we give him our second pick in the second round. So 34 overall, a 4th in this year's draft, and then a future 6th, move up 6 spots. And we are going to take Marcel Allen, quarterback here. I can't believe it. He has to have hidden development, right? He looks incredible. 6'3" out of USC. He's got normal dev. 92 throw power, though. 90 excel. 91 speed. Yeah, this guy looks like a stud. Even though he's normal development, I mean, he's day 1 starter for us. Hopefully, he can get a development trade upgrade, but that's the future of Minnesota there. We go USC outside linebacker at 2, and then we trade up, take USC quarterback at 28. Let's head to our next pick in the 3rd. All right, I'm taking this outside linebacker here. We're in the 3rd round. He's got elite acceleration, elite change direction, elite agility, and good everywhere else. He's an outside linebacker, but he's a middle linebacker build in our scheme in 3-4. So Timon Park's going to be the pick here. Yeah, hidden development, he had to. So he'll move into middle linebacker for us. Yeah, that's a great pick, especially in the 3rd round. That's a first-round talent right there. All right, taking offensive guard Nick Charles here. I mean, looks clearly like the best guard in the draft, and we're in the 3rd round. And hidden dev, let's go. 90 strength. Yeah, he's a beast. He'll plug and play right guard starter. This has been an amazing draft for us. All right, going to take this burner. He ran a 4.24 at his college pro day. Well, who knows if those clocks are right, but he runs 4.24, 97 speed, 95 excel. Yeah, slot, 5'8", return man, 21 out of tech. All right, 5th round selection. I'm going to take Dean Stamper, defensive tackle here, just because he looks all right physically wise, and he's got hidden development. I am been money this draft. Wow. Yeah, 88 strength. I mean, that's a 5th round hidden development pick. Hey, if anyone needs me to draft their teams for him, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll log into your account and do your NFL drafts for you, no problem. That's me, the last pick I make, though. I'm just going to sim it to the end. We'll obviously take a look at how we did recap-wise, and I'll adjust the roster, and we'll get into, I think, basically it's year 3 of the rebuild. I'll probably go 4 or 5 years, roughly, depending on how we're doing. All right, draft recap here. Josh Rainey was an 83 overall. He's definitely a superstar. He's definitely a superstar X Factor. There's no doubt in my mind. Well, there's our starting edge rusher, Josh Rainey. Quarterback, Marcel Allen's a 75 overall, but he looks great. Timon Parks looks really good. He'll move to middle linebacker for us. Nick Charles, plug and play right guard, more than likely. Derek Chamberlain, not Chamberlain. Rotational receiver, and then hidden dev Stamper at 6'6 overall. But hidden development, I'm going to move Parks into middle linebacker real quick before I forget. All right, and I know we're in a weird... This is not the right scheme fit for Dino Hunter, but I want him on the field as much as possible, so I'm just going to move him down to right end, even though he is more of an edge rusher anyway, because I definitely want Josh Rainey on the field. So go ahead, and we'll move Uche over to left outside linebacker. All right, heading into year 3, 6-11 year 1, 3-14 year 2. But we needed that reset to basically get the team better. We needed to rebuild the roster, as in title of the video. 85 overall offense, 81 defense, 83 overall. We should definitely be improved this year. We'll take a look exactly at what we're looking at going into the season. Hopefully, Marcel Allen, our quarterback now, can get a development trade upgrade as he's the starter. Sorry, Jaron Hall, you are not the starter. I'm gonna manually say him to make sure he's the starter. I know because we did that prompt to say Jaron Hall's the starter, but you're not. Sorry, buddy. Receivers: Jefferson, Dorsett, Addison. We got Swift now at halfback. Offensive line. Charles, I guess, is backing up Ed Ingram. I'm going to try to start him over him just to get that development trade up there quicker, but we'll see if that even happens. Defensively, yeah, we look a lot more better defensively. Jalen Hunter moves down. Why is Tillery or Jones and not playing the other end? We'll just move Jones up. That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. But DBs, we got Landry, Booth, Byron Murphy, Floyd Brown. Obviously, within normal development, it kind of moves down to our 4, which is good. Linebackers look insane now with White, Parks, Uche, and Rainey, second overall pick, and then Scene and Harrison Smith. So, team absolutely improved. Actually, I want to check the specialists real quick to make sure where everyone's like in the right spot for their schemes. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So I'm definitely cool with this. I mean, if Uche doesn't get the sack numbers this year because he's not coming off the edge, that's fine. Everything else should be good. I think Rainey will have a big year. We'll have White and Parks, Jefferson in the slot to hopefully eat up targets, and Landry in the slot. Okay. I'm thinking this should be around a 500 team, honestly, but I'll see you guys at the midseason point, and we'll see how this is going. All right, midseason point 4-3. So we've been 2-4, 2-4 at both midseason points. This time we're 4-3. We'll go ahead right away. Players ready to negotiate. 5 already. Who do we need? It's obviously Hunter's gonna be one. Justin Jefferson. Okay, well, take it all, Justin. That's so much money, but it's Justin Jefferson. So future interest. That's the most money I could. Okay, well, he's probably getting tagged. Neil Hunter, more than likely, probably gonna have to walk. We'll see. Definitely want to bring back Harrison Smith. Harrison Phillips. I'll give Harrison Phillips a 3-year deal. Be that nose for the future star dev. I like Harrison Phillips. 62 mil left to work with. The only other one I know for sure is probably gonna be Bradbury, but I'm not gonna worry about that yet. Justin Jefferson's the most important one, so we'll make sure we save our money to allocate toward Jefferson at the end of the year. All right, like I said, we were 4-3 at the midseason point, going right to the playoffs. I'm hoping for a playoff appearance. Worst case scenario, hopefully we just miss it, but playoff appearance is the goal. But we should be improved from the past 2 years. So we'll see what happens. 9-8, so we did make the playoffs. Let's go. Jeez, we got so many pops ups here. Weak link, hot opponent, one last hurrah, and first of many. Jeez, we got a bunch of them here. Okay, well, 9-8, taking on the 13-4 Commanders. Yikes! I wonder who's their quarterback, but. Offensively, we were really good. Honestly, our rushing yards wasn't great, but offensive points per game was good. Passed the ball well, so Marcel Allen's doing well. Defense needs to be improved, though, so we'll probably have to figure out a defensive playbook change, but we'll figure about that here next year, more than likely. I'll probably just roll what we got for now, but yeah, we'll go through this here. Weak link, what's going on? Find ourselves in the playoffs despite feeling a defensive unit. What do we need? We need to create pressure. We'll try to say, I want to see you guys up front wreak havoc. I agree. Let's see if we can get 3 sacks. That's funny. I've never seen some of this stuff before. Hot opponent. We got to be confident. I'm not going to insult the opponent. Come on. We can't be that. We can't be dumb like that. And one last hurrah. Who's it going to be? Who's calling it quits? Harrison Smith? Oh, yeah, it is. I was going to say Marcel Allen. What? I was so confused. Team's fired up about... Okay, team's fired up. Everyone wants Harrison Smith to go out on top. Come on, boys. Maybe we do need to change our defense in order. We got to play it cool. Jeez, what's up with all this? Everyone's like, insult our opponent, guarantee a win. We're playing it. We're being humble. We're being cool, calm, and collected. Yeah, we probably need to change our defense, actually, because I want to win. Just auto upgrade all those guys. All right, Marcel Allen had a great rookie year. Basically 5,000 yards, 39 touchdowns, 13 picks. Yeah, he definitely got a development trade upgrade. DeAndre Swift was great, 1,200 yards, 18 touchdowns, and average 4 yards per carry, which is sweet. Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and Alex Dorsett. Look at them go off. Justin Jefferson, 124, 17, 12, 17 scores. Addison, 94 catches for 1,257 scores. And Alex Dorsett, 76 grabs for 1,128 and 6 scores. T.J. Hawkinson takes a step back, but I don't care. That's so sweet. Defensively, tackle-wise, you see Parks and White both had about 118, 119 apiece. Tackles for loss, 12 for Hunter. Oh my God, Daniel Hunter was amazing. Harrison Phillips was good. P. Jones. How did our boy Rainey do? He had 7. Yeah, 17 sacks for Hunter, 7 for Rainey, 6 for Harrison Phillips, which is sick. And I forgot to sign a kicker. So, I need to sign a kicker because there's no way we can go into a playoff game with Kevin Cousins. Sorry, Kirk. Your brother needs to get cut. All right, 13-4 Commanders. Is there any chance we can win this game? Probably not. Yeah, we lose 35-16. Not even close. All right, I'm going to go through all these real quick, and then we'll get to Super Bowl week. Well, and we just saw it there. Harrison Smith has retired, so now we need to figure out our other safety spot for sure. All right, Super Bowl week. What is it? Broncos and Niners will go ahead. We'll see if we got any development shirt upgrades. Quarterback should have one. I think he deserved it. Yeah. Superstar development. Let's go for Marcel Allen. That's so big. So definitely the future of our quarterback, right? I mean, definitely our future quarterback right there. Nothing else on offense, which is fine. We obviously know that guard had star. Rainey has superstar X Factor as I expected. Is there anything else that went up? Byron Murphy went to Superstar X Factor. Landry went to Superstar Development. That's so big. All right, the foundation is set. I think in these next 2 years we should be a contender for sure. So hopefully next year we can win the division again, but have a better record, have a better team. So we'll go ahead. We'll advance this to the offseason and see what we can do. 2024 season recap. Broncos defeat the 49ers 27-24. Russell Wilson, Super Bowl MVP. Yeah, right. Joe Burrow, MVP for the Bengals. Kyle Shannon, Coach of the Year for the Niners. Cooper Kupp, Offensive Player of the Year for the Rams. Isaiah Simmons won Defensive Player of the Year for the Cardinals. Our quarterback, Marcel Allen, won Offensive Rookie of the Year. And then you can see the Defensive Rookie of the Year was the first overall pick, defensive tackle Cam Loud. So, number one overall player in the class wins Defensive Rookie of the Year, and we could have taken a quarterback at 2. We could have took Marcel Allen at 2, but we moved all the way. Well, we actually took Rainey at 2 and then traded back up in the first round to get Marcel Allen, which was beautiful. So let's go ahead and get into this offseason. And as we know, number one thing is Justin Jefferson. He should have more interest now. Yeah, he definitely has more interest now because we are better. I'm going to pay him what he wants. Very player friendly. I'm going to try actually just a player friendly and give him 7 and see if he takes that. Cool, he's back. So we get him a little bit cheaper than maybe we needed to. Daniel Hunter, I am going to give him, I think, a contract as well. I think a 3-year deal for him is fine. We'll see if he takes that. He will. So Daniel Hunter's back on the front. He'll continue to play on the front 3. I think that was a good spot for him. Bradbury, I think a 2-year deal is perfect for him. That's fine at age 30. Not interested in signing. Well, get tagged. Maybe. Cam Bynum can walk. Or... yeah, we'll let Cam Bynum walk because we might be able to find something better than Bynum to play the other safety spot since Harrison Smith's gone. So tag for 13. Yeah, we'll tag Bradbury for 13. That's fine. Everyone else can walk. We'll figure out what we're going to do at safety here. We might take one in the draft. Who knows? But we'll go ahead. Check out mock draft 3 actually while we're here as well. See exactly where we are picking. Is there a first round safety? Then that would be our answer, right? As we're picking at 21, doesn't look like there's a first round safety. They're hardly really. Yeah, Oscar Hale maybe. We'll take a look at him. We'll take a look at all of them like we always do. Ooh, Tavon Presley as well. Looks pretty decent. We're 95% completion on him, so we might just fully scout him out. We'll figure it out though, as we'll get to the free agency before we have to worry about the draft. All right, taking a look at the roster before free agency here. Offense, I don't think there's anything we need. I think we're fine, honestly. I mean, receiver, we're good. Offensive line, we're good. Tight end, we're fine with Morgan. Yeah, we're good on offense. There's nothing offensively we need to sign. Defensively, maybe an end. We could maybe look to upgrade from Tillery, and then obviously, of course, we do need strong safety. So if there's a strong safety there to draft, we will take one. Sorry, if there is we will, but maybe. What I meant to say was if there is someone in free agency to sign for strong safety that makes sense, we'll just go ahead and do that. Lamar Jackson wants to come here. Perfect. All right, Lamar Jackson, welcome. I'm kidding. He just got extended in real life, so hopefully he won't resign with the Ravens in this, but it'd be cool if he did. All right, Edge, gang, Gregor is a scheme fit. He doesn't have interest in us, though, and I'm not going to throw that money. I say throw it away. He's really good, but he's not a scheme fit for us, so we might just do it. Screw it. We're kind of trying to win, so we might just do it. The real question is there a safety? Julian Love wants to come here. Julian Love is a upgrade no matter what. Even if we draft a safety, it's an upgrade. I'll give Julian Love a 2-year deal. That's fine with me. 2-year deal for Julian Love. Should come here. He's interested in us. Well, he might go to the Cowboys. If he goes to the Cowboys, well, I'll bump up our offer. Hold on. So, yeah, remains a 2-year deal. just giving him a little bit more money to come here. So should get Julian Love at strong safety. The only other thing else would be, do I sign Rasu? I could. I mean, who's our big money that we have to worry about? Justin Jefferson's been extended. Daniel Hunter's been extended. Everyone else is young, right? Maybe Addison's coming up. Maybe a couple offensive linemen. Darisaw, Brian O'Neill got already been extended. What would it take? How many offers does he have? 3? I think I'm going to give him an offer, and we'll just see if he takes it. Player friendly, 4-year deal. Probably not going to get him, but we might. All right, well, offers on the table, Julian Love, Rasu, and we're not going to get Gregory. We do get Julian Love, we're not going to get Gregory Rasu. Yeah, he goes probably to Dallas, so that's fine. We're good. I think I'm pretty content where we're at. There's not really an upgrade here over Tillery now at this point. Yeah, we'll just leave it. I'd rather have the money, for next year anyway. So yeah, we will be good. Let's go ahead and we'll just advance this probably to the NFL draft. There's probably nothing else we need. Yeah, Rasu, who do you sign with the Cowboys? Figured. So we'll go ahead. We'll get to the NFL draft. See what we're gonna do there. We could upgrade at that spot in the draft anyway. All right, 5th-year options. Louis Cines contract's up. Yeah, we'll definitely pick up that 5th-year option from my boy Louis Cines. Yes, sir. So next year will be the one we have to pick up, like Jordan Addison and whatnot. But so who knows what we'll even get there if we'll even make it to Jordan Addison's free agency. But last week of free agency, I'll check it one more time to make sure there's nothing we need. But I'm ready to get into this NFL draft. All right, NFL draft time here. And we're picking at 21. There's no one here I want to move up for it. I kind of looked at it a little bit. So we'll just go ahead and move to our pick. I think this is probably going to end up being a move back spot for us, if I'm being honest. There wasn't anything overly intriguing here or like position of need we need. Position of need we need. That sounded broken, but top 5 talent in the class. Well, boys, Tavon Presley, welcome to the team. Top 5 talent in the class. He's got normal development. I don't care. He's a top 5 talent in the class. We took Presley, strong safety. We'll see. He'll be rotational for us because we just signed Julian Love, but top 5 talent in the class. I was sold. Normal development sucks, but you can't blame me on that one. 2nd round pick. What are we going to do? We'll see. I'm really liking to look at this D tackle. I haven't looked at his physicals yet, but he's 21. He's got A finesse boost, B tackle, B block shed physicals. Yeah, boom, that's the pick. Normal development. Dang, I thought he'd be hitting development for sure with those elite attributes. But 88 strength, defensive tackle. We'll take it. He looks good. I think those are 2. I mean, we know the first guy's really high overall because he was a top 5 talent in the class, but I think Manny Strong will be a high overall too. 3rd round pick here. More depth, probably. I mean, we have our starters, so we'll just look around here. This might be very stupid, and I know it is, but I'm about to go 3rd round running back. I know he's normal development. We're doing it. Don't doubt me. Don't doubt yourself, Trey. Let's go. 3rd round halfback. Just a change of pace guy to Swift. If he rotates in or not, who knows with Matt and Sim. But that's gonna be my last pick. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Our team's kind of set. The draft, these guys aren't really going to make much of an impact for the most part. So probably got a couple years left of this rebuild. See if we can be competitive in the next couple years. Draft recap here. I'm curious to see what that D tackle. 76. So it was a really bad class. 76 over. Yeah, it was a real. Yeah, look at these top guys. Yeah, only one guy was a higher overall. Well, we knew a top 5 talent, but yeah, and a center and a corner went at 14. Yeah, this is a really gross draft for top end talent. So definitely happy with that pick for Presley. Strong. I thought Manny Strong might be higher than 72, but that's fine. Keelan Freeman's a 70, and then they took. Wait, hold on. I'm on overall. I was like, wait a minute, what? What is going on here? Okay. Sorry, I need to go by round. Duh. Okay. Presley 76, Strong. Harrell's a 69. Hidden development, that's fine. And they took Keelan Freeman, which is fine. I thought for some reason that the running back was Keelan Freeman, and I was confused. But okay, anyway, we're good. I figured it out. Yeah, obviously CPU drafted him, but that's cool. Depth, 70 overall depth piece for the defensive line. That's solid. All right, we'll go ahead and we will advance this into now year 4. Probably gonna go, like I said, a couple more years depending on how this year goes. If we win all this year, it'll be done. But if we get close, we'll definitely go another one. Hopefully, we get close. We should be a playoff team. For sure. All right, year 4. Here is our roster offense. We got Marcel Allen, Swift, Jefferson, Dorsett, Addison. Offensive line has basically been the same, other than we got Charles, Hawkinson still there at tight end. Defense, this is where the most change and improvement has happened. Byron Murphy, Superstar X Factor. Landry, Superstar Development. Andrew Booth still here with Star. Front three, Hunter, Phillips, Tillery. Linebackers, Rainey, Parks, Kazir White, Uche, and then we got Love and Lewisine. Presley having normal development is kind of crazy to me, but it is what it is. As we will go ahead and we will head into year 4 here. Better be a playoff team. See you guys. I'll see you guys in the season point. We'll see how we're doing. All right, 5-2 at the mid-season point. We have a bye week this week, so we didn't have a game. I was like, did I actually assume to the end of the year and we missed the playoffs? But no, we're good. 5-2. Better make the playoffs. 6 players ready to negotiate. We'll check it out here. 89 mil to work with. Darisaw has to come back. Booth has to come back. Kazir White probably is going to come back. Bradbury going to come back. Tillery more likely to walk. Okay, we'll start with Darisaw. Going to pay him what he wants. We'll just give him a player-friendly deal. If he takes that, he is back. Okay, Christian Darisaw is back, which is great. Andrew Booth, I am going to give that's exact contract too. That's a good deal. 5 years, about $5 million a year, maybe a little bit more, maybe closer to $6 million a year. Yeah, $6 million a year basically. We'll take that. Kazir White. We'll wait on Kazir White for now. Bradbury also might. I should probably just give him a contract. We had to tag him last time, right? So we'll give him a 2-year deal. That's fine. Bradbury's back. We got 60 mil left to work with basically, and everyone else will probably just figure out later. We'll worry about White and Tillery here in a bit. But we're here 5-2. We'll see how we're doing. Our defense is not good. I need to figure out what's a good defense for a 3-4. So I'm going to do that here real quick. All right. Went ahead and changed our defensive scheme to the Tennessee Titans. They're having a pretty good year. And I've had relatively good success with 3-4 with Tennessee's defense in the past. So Tennessee's defensive scheme, it is. I did change the year before. So the first year we got Marcel Allen, so the year before I did change our offense to Buffalo just to hopefully get him better stats, and it happened. So offense, we're still rocking with Buffalo. And now we are rocking with Tennessee's defense. Hopefully make the playoffs 5-2 at the midseason point. Better win the NFC North. Hopefully get a first round bye. That'd be cool. All right, so we were 5-2 and we end up 9-8. That's very disappointing. Our defense actually got better pass wise, like defending the pass. Our offense kind of took a step back. Okay, well, that's interesting. I don't like that. 9-8, 12 facing on the 12-5 Bucks. Hopefully we can get through this one. We'll see, though. Who knows? Take a look at the season stats here, though. Marcel Allen was really good again. 49, 50 yards, almost 5,000. 36 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. I can't speak. DeAndre Swift was solid. He had 16 touchdowns, so he's actually good. He just scores a lot. Yards of carries, 3.8, about basically 1,100 rushing yards. Jordan Addison, 99 catches for 14, 48, 11 scores. Jefferson couldn't emulate what he did last year, but that was going to be really difficult. 107 catches for 14, 33, 12 scores. And Dorsett, another step back as well, but it is what it is. Hawkinson had a better year, so it all makes sense. We'll move on to our defense. 3 guys over 100 tackles, including Kazir White, Timon Parks, and Andrew Booth Jr. Sack numbers. This is always interesting. Doesn't look like we had a double-digit guy. Harrison Phillips had 18 tackles for loss, which is great. Rainey had 10. Hunter had 9. Sack numbers, Neil Hunter 9.5. Rainey had 9. White had 5. Phillips with 4. And then interceptions, just a few guys with a few. So not too bad. All right, we'll go ahead. We'll sim through this week. Hopefully we can get to the divisional. That'd be nice. So we've lost in the wild card last year, and this time around we are, drum roll, 52-3. We destroyed the Bucks. Hell yeah, we're on a heater. Divisional against New York. We need revenge from 2022. Well, 2022, 2023, that season. We need revenge when the Giants beat us in the wild card in real life. This is our time for revenge. They're 13-4. It's the same thing. The Vikings were 13-4. The Giants were basically like 500, like we are in this. It's time to flip the script on them and beat them on the road like they beat us on the road. All right, drum roll. Moment of truth. Can we get to the conference championship? We can't. We get killed. The Giants just have our number. So we go wild card to divisional. Next year, hopefully we can make at least a conference championship. We're doing at least one more year, potentially two. We'll see what happens next season. We'll go ahead and get into this offseason. All right, Super Bowl Jags and Panthers. Jaguar defense could be an interesting one. If we'd struggle, if we're at the midseason point next year and the defense still isn't working, maybe we'll try out the Jags. I think their 3-4 typically is pretty decent. We'll take a look. We got any other development trade upgrades. Offensively, doesn't look like anything on offense, which is fine. We head over to the defensive side of the ball, and nothing else changed as well. Okay, so everything remains the same. That's fine. It is what it is. All right, let's go ahead and we'll get into our re-sign player phase in a second once we do the recap. Season recap: Jaguars defeat the Panthers in the Super Bowl. Dion Beckham. Dion Beckham. Beckham, Dion Beckham. I don't know what's going on right now. Wins Super Bowl MVP, DB for the Jags. Cole Williams won NFL MVP for the Rams. Okay, quarterback. Marshawn Wallace, coach of the year for the Jags. What happened to Doug Peterson? Offensive player of the year is Panthers running back Miles Sanders. Defensive player of the year is Max Crosby. Offensive rookie of the year is Taylor Holiday. And then defensive rookie of the year is Johnny Hopkins, middle linebacker for the Giants, the team that knocked us out of the playoffs. All right, let's go ahead. We'll get into this offseason. Figure out if we need to resign some people. What was it? Kazir White and Garrett Bradbury. Well, we signed Bradbury. Was it Kazir White and there's someone else? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but we'll figure it out here in a second. 13 players to negotiate exactly, and it's Kazir White and it's Tillery. Yeah, Tillery's gonna walk. Ed Ingram can go to everyone. I think everyone can go. Everybody can go. Yeah, everybody can go, but Kazir White, we'll let Kazir White go too, just because we could upgrade for sure there, even though he's been solid for us. But we'll go ahead and we will move on to free agency after I check out mock draft 3. Is there any superstars that I need to go up and get? This offensive tackle is insane. Hold on. Dang, that's nuts. A's basically everywhere. He probably has A awareness too. But where are we picking? Probably 22. No, 25, even worse. 25, I was thinking a corner. We'll see, I guess. We'll go into free agency here. And before we get into free agency, I just want to mention in the real world, in today's world, my Dynasty rookie fantasy mock draft is in about 3 minutes, so that'll be interesting. I have 106, the 6th pick, so you got to think it's going to go full PPR, Dynasty League, rookies only in this draft. You got to think it's going to go Bijan at 1. Well, we know that. Bijan's going 1, Jahmyr Gibbs is going 2, JSN's going 3, Jordan Addison, I believe, is going to go 4. And then it's probably going to be Quentin Johnston, maybe Zay Flowers at 5, one of those two. So you got to think I'm taking either Quentin Johnston or Zay Flowers at 106, right? If you're watching this, comment down below who you would take at 106. If those are the options. If you can either take Zay Flowers, Quentin Johnston, or anyone else on the board, who are you taking? Because those other 5, the first 4 I mentioned, Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs, JSN, Jordan Addison are not on the table. Who are you taking at 106 if your options are, once again, Quentin Johnston, Zay Flowers, or anyone else in the field? Let me know. Full PPR, Dynasty League. All right, taking a look at our roster before we check out free agency. What do we need? I don't know. Defensive help? I don't know. Our receivers are good. Running backs, I think we're good. Offensive line's good. Hawkinson's good. Defense, yeah. Middle linebacker, we talked about that. That's why we let White walk. The edge, yeah. We need an end. Ooh, Stamper's got superstar development. That's sick. I drafted him. Good work, Trey. Maybe another corner too. We only have 4 that are. We probably should either draft a corner, or sign. I'll probably sign one just because we'll have the money. Middle linebacker and corner and end. Those are what we're looking for agency. Everything else, the free agent rookies aren't going to help us as much at this point because we're kind of set, like I said. So it's about Paris Johnson. I guess they all have normal dev, don't they? Other than I gave Jordan Addison star at the beginning. But that's any of these rebuilds I do, the first round pick, I'm definitely going to give star development to at least because we're trying to build around them for fun. Anyway, back to this. So we got to go immediately over to defense. We need a defensive end that can play in our system. And there is not one, is there? That's kind of annoying. Miles Murphy, I mean, no, he should still be under contract, so I'm not signing him. Carl Lawson, I suppose, could be on our team for a season. AJ Epinesa, if he had more interest in us, maybe, but Mike Dana, no. I mean, this is annoying. None of these guys really fit our scheme. I mean, he needs to be a bigger dude. Ogba or Dietrich White. I mean, Ogba could be fine maybe for a season. I'll probably just give Ogba a contract. Maybe. I don't know. No, I'm going to give it to Charles Omenihu. Charles Omenihu is going to get a 1-year deal from us. Just going to give him a player-friendly 1-year deal. $8 million. Just come in and plug and play for us for that year. That's fine. So he goes there. Like I said, corner and middle linebacker. Middle linebacker is the most important here. And doesn't look like there is a real middle linebacker here, other than if I go back down and grab Kazir White again, which I could. Kazir White could for sure. Derek Hall is not a fit for us because he's an edge rusher, should be under contract still anyway. Yeah, it's gonna be Kazir White again on a 1-year deal, which is fine. Kazir White comes back on a 1-year deal for us, come back, play middle linebacker for us. So the team's gonna be very similar to last year, clearly. And then we need a DB. And once again, some of these guys should not be here, but it's gonna be development. It's gonna be just a developmental 20. Can we find like a 26-year-old that wants to be here? Nick Needham. It could be Nick Needham, or we'll give Isaiah Oliver a 1-year deal. That's fine. Also could be a return man potentially. So Isaiah Oliver there as well. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do we need a safety? We probably need to get a safety just to have one, right? Strong safety, free safety. We need a backup free safety probably. Let's go ahead and just grab, I don't know, Sidney Brown. No, you're not coming here. You should be under contract still. Andrew Wingard, cool, on a 1-year deal. Welcome to the team, buddy. All right, 4 guys. Boom, got them all. So 4 for 4, nothing big. Just getting guys to fill in the rest of the team. So we'll go ahead and we'll get this to the NFL draft. All right, 5th-year options. Yeah, it's going to be time for Marcus. Wait, no, I guess. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Jordan Addison's not going to get it because he's not actually a draft pick. He's just a fake guy. So guess we don't have to worry about that one. Obviously, I forgot about that. So Marcus Landry's 5th-year option is picked up. Yeah, we don't have to. Addison won't have one. Duh, I should have known that from the beginning. But yeah, we'll go ahead. Like I said, we'll get to this NFL draft. I think I'm going to move up and take this Gerald Simmons if he's good. A power moves, A tackle. That could be our answer. He looks pretty solid, pretty good physicals. You know what? We're kind of at the end of this. We're getting close to it. Moving up to 17 to grab him would be interesting, unless there's a guy. Is there a guy way up here? Nah, I mean, the number 1 guy in the class, but I'm not moving all the way up to 1. So probably going to move up to around 17 if he looks good. I'll probably focus scouting the rest of the way, see what kind of talent he is, because we already have 65% on him, so we'll know here shortly. NFL draft time. Like I said, we know he's going to go at like 17-ish. I'm just going to see what kind of talent he is. If I really need to go up and grab him, probably. He's probably good enough too. Oh, no, that's not him. I was like, oh, I saw it and I got excited. Okay, Brown 1 talent. Yeah, we're going to move up and take him. I think that makes sense. I'm going to move up to 15, like probably. I'm just going to go ahead and advance up to 15. Then I'm going to move up, just jump him in front just to make sure we get him. All right, Jets on the clock here at 15. Jets were one of the teams that we traded with a lot early in this video when we were kind of rebuilding the roster at the beginning. We are going to go ahead and phone up the New York Jets, our good buddies over there, and get their 15th overall pick so we can go ahead and take Gerald Simmons there. And just gave him our 2nd as well because I'm just going to sim the rest of this anyway. So I'm going to take Gerald Simmons here at 15, and then we will go ahead and take a look at who the CPU took, see how Gerald Simmons looks. But we go ahead, we jump the Seahawks at 16, who we're going to take him, and we're going to select round 1 talent, Gerald Simmons. Hopefully he has hidden development. He does. 85 strength, 84 acceleration, 79 agility. We'll see how he does for us. Hopefully he'll be high enough overall where he plays a lot right away. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and advance this to the end. So we'll see how the recap looks. All right, draft recap here. Gerald Simmons ends up being a 75 overall, which is solid. They took Elijah Meyer, outside linebacker, 68, and they took a 72 corner, Keenan Freeman. So they drafted a Keelan Freeman and now a Keenan Freeman CPU as. Everyone else, they don't look that great, or they look bad. So yeah, we'll go ahead. I'll adjust the roster quickly, and then we'll get into 2026. Yeah. All right, so heading into year 5 here. Trade offers. Oh, they want Floyd Brown. I probably won't even trade him. He's our 4th corner. He's solid. So roster going into year 5. We've went the first year we were 6-11, then 3-14. Yeah, 3-14. Then 9-8, 9-8. So we got in 9-8. The first time we went 9-8, we were wild card, lost, and then we lost in the divisional last year. So hopefully we can get past the divisional this year. Line up on screen, starting. I mean, obviously our offense, Allen, Swift, Jefferson, Dorsett, Addison, Hawkinson, offensive line, basically the same still. Defense, Omeniwu, yeah, he moves in. Gerald Simmons is going to rotate in, hopefully. Byron Murphy, Marcus Landry, Andrew Booth, Love, Scene at safety, and then we got Rainey, Kazir White, Parks, and Uche. So team is basically the same as last year, but we are hopefully going to be improved. So see you guys at mid-season point. Hopefully we're doing all right. All right, 3-4 at the mid-season point. I mean, it's definitely underwhelming, but we're kind of right there. Our defense is just a problem. I don't know what's going on. We just can't find the right defense. Offense is fine. we throw up the ball for a lot of yards. Rushing is whatever, but you know it's kind of as expected in the Buffalo offense. But I'm cool with the Buffalo offense. I'm fine with it. We need to figure out a defense before we even look at anything else. We need to figure out defensively what's a good 3-4 defense. I think I'm in Jacksonville right now. It's just I'm keep moving around. Chiefs are 4-3. Chargers, they might be 3-4, but I haven't seen them do well. Oh man, that's nothing. None of these are like typical good teams. It's just weird. I don't know. I don't know. I really do not know, everybody. I might just go ahead and move back. We'll try Green. I think I'm going to try Green Bay again. I think I started with Green Bay, but I think our team's better now. And Green Bay's typically okay defensively. We're going to try Green Bay. And the thing is, the reason why I'm not changing to a 4-3 instead of moving on 3-4, I try in these rebuilds to stay at least in the so the Vikings run 3-4. I'll change the playbook, but I'm gonna continue to run 3-4. I'm gonna let them roll 3-4. Like if we were the Commanders for example, who run 4-3, I would change the defense around if we needed to, but I'd change it into a different 4-3 defense. I'm not gonna change our actual scheme. I'll just change the playbook per team. Just a heads up. That's why I'm sticking with my guns here with the 3-4, as we have 7 players here to negotiate. 90 mil to work with. Brian O'Neill will have to come back. Addison will have to come back. Julian Love, maybe. Potentially seen, probably. None of them are interested right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. Dorsett is interested right now. I'll bring Dorsett back while I'm here because he's at least interested. Just give him a 2-year deal. He'll take that. Cool. So he'll be back. Everyone else I'll worry about later, I feel like. Julian Love, I mean, I could bring him back right now, but I'll probably just wait on him as well. So we'll go ahead. We'll just go into the end of the year. We're 3-4. Hopefully the defensive change can get us to the playoffs. 12-5, and we got the bye. The defense flipped the script. The Packers defense comes through. We were 3-4, we had 12-5. Let's go. First round bye. This is it. This is the year, baby. This is the year we win it all. Let's go ahead. Let's just get it done. Minnesota, it's time to win it all. All right, let's check out the stats, though. Marcel Allen goes off. 5,400 yards, 40 scores, 8 picks. DeAndre Swift was great. 1,274, 4.2 per carry, 18 touchdowns for Swift. Justin Jefferson, 104, 1554, and 11 scores. Dorsett, 76 catches, 1,280, 10 scores. And Addison at 77, 96, 6 scores. And Hawkinson, great as well, 85, 954, and 9 scores. Head to the defensive side of the ball. Tyman Parks, 129 tackles. Kazir White at 26. Defensively, we got 16 tackles for loss for Hunter, 13 for Phillips. Look at the tackles for loss. Amenahu at 12. Manny Strong. Did I draft this guy? Maybe. I don't think so. I think that might have been one of the CPUs. Maybe I did. I don't remember. Who knows? But he was really good. 11 for Rainey. He had 12 sacks as well. We'll take it. Rainey led us in sacks with 12. Hunter had 9. Strong with 6. Harrison Phillips 5. And Amenahu with 5 as well. Interception-wise, 4 from Byron Murphy Jr., Landry had 3 and Parks had 2, and then kicking Butker 13-17, not too shabby. As we have first round buys, so we don't have to worry about that. So we just got to win one game in the playoffs to get to the NFC Conference Championship, which would be huge. We'll go ahead and advance this right into the divisional. And we're already as far as we've been just because we got the first round bye. We're taking on the Commanders, 9-8. Hopefully we can at least get by them. Can we at least get by them and get to the NFC Conference Championship? That would be a success in my eyes for sure. Moment of truth. Here we go. Right on to the NFC Conference Championship. Can we advance? Let's go. We do 24-17. We get the win, and now we're taking on the Rams. All right, we're in the NFC Conference Championship. This will probably be the last year, more than likely, based on what I'm seeing. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll jump into Super Sim for this one. All right, they go down scores. We get nothing. Can we score? That'd be cool. Please. All right, we got a field goal. Okay, can we drive down score? No, they're driving in, aren't they? Get a stop. We can't. Oh, we forced a field goal. Can we do something offensively, please? Bucker makes a field goal. Okay. 10-6. Can we please get a touch? We do 13-10. Let's go. We take the lead. All right. Defense, we can't get a stop. And did we score? We did. 2017. Get a stop. We got to stop. Please, just run that out somehow. Probably won't be able to. Red zone alert. Get a touchdown. End the game. Get a touchdown. End the game. Let's go. We scored a touchdown, and so did they. But do we get the onside kick? We did. That should be it. That should be it, right? Oh my God, we gave it back to him. But we win. All right. 27-24. We're heading to the Super Bowl. This will be the last year of the rebuild. Super Bowl, Vikings, 1 seed in the NFC, are heading to the Super Bowl. And are we going to face the team we face every single time? Probably. I'm assuming this is about to be Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes and co. Because we always take on them in the Super Bowl if we're in the NFC. And if we're in the AFC, we always lose them the AFC Conference Championship. Manny Strong, who are you? Go off, King. Ooh, it's going to be the Texans. Is CJ Stroud still their quarterback? You'd think so, right? I mean, maybe. Who knows? Pro Bowl, not worrying about it. Let's just go ahead and let's get into the Super Bowl, baby. Come on. Let's win the Super Bowl here. I need it. I need it for my soul. 14-3. Jalen Hurts is our quarterback. Of course he is. Of course he is. All right, let's just screw it. Let's just get into it. I mean, they got Will Anderson Jr. as Superstar X Factor. It's just because Jalen Hurts hit free agency and CJ Stroud didn't have a development trade, so they just signed over him. I guess that's just kind of how it can be. So we'll go ahead and see if we can win the Super Bowl. We're in Miami at Hard Rock. We're down 7-0 right off the rip, of course. Can we score? We did. All right, 7-7. Get a stop, please. Nope. All right, we have to answer. Answer with points. We do. All right, we tie it. It's just go. We go down. We don't score. We're in the third quarter. We're down 21-14. We need touchdown here. We get a touchdown. We tie. Can we get a stop? We forced the field goal. That's good. And we didn't do anything. Defense needs our help. Get a stop. We force a field goal. This has to be a touchdown. Be a touchdown, please. We're right there. Just punch it in. We didn't score. We're going to lose. We lost. Get a score for the lead. Oh, never mind. Hold on. I'm playing. Okay, we have no timeouts, so this is absolutely a problem. Justin Jefferson, I need you to just be a king. One-on-one. Screw it, Justin Jefferson. And he doesn't jump up and get it. All right, well, 2nd and 10. And we're about to get sacked. Oh, flag. Please be on them, please. Holding. Offense. Great. Justin Jefferson, win that. He did, but we have to hurry up. We don't have time. Spike. Spike it. All right, 17 seconds left. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. 17 seconds left. Can we find a way to get this ball in the end zone? We really don't. It's going to be Justin Jefferson. It's just going to have to be, right? Justin, get lucky. And we throw a pick. Well, we lose the Super Bowl. We had no timeouts. So there's nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. All right. The rebuild is going to end with us losing in the Super Bowl, unfortunately. We had no timeouts. That just sucked. No timeouts. Just didn't have a chance. Offense finishes as this. Marcel Allen got a Superstar X Factor, which is sick. Justin Jefferson, awesome. Dorsett and Addison. That was cool to have Addison, of course, the whole time. Swift was the running back. We had Darisaw, Cleveland, Bradbury, and Brian O'Neill across the offensive line. 4 of the 5 offensive linemen were actually on the Vikings, and then we drafted Nick Charles. Hawkinson, obviously a Minnesota Viking as well, got up to Superstar development. Byron Murphy, Minnesota Viking, got up to X Factor, drafted Landry, Booth, obviously a Viking, Star Dev. Daniel Hunter got up to Superstar X Factor, jumbling my words. Harrison Phillips, star development. Omenu was there for a year. Drafted Rainey at 2 overall and then traded back up and got Marcel Allen. That was awesome. Kazir White, Parks, Uche, and then we got Julian Love and Lewis Seen. So that'll do it for the rebuild. Overall, pretty solid. Made the Super Bowl, just couldn't get it done. Appreciate y'all tuning in for this one. Let me know next time you want me to rebuild down below with all the new rookies and everything. Comment anything, sub. You guys know the drill. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.